Hi Gemini, I hope that everybody's doing well. When I was meditating on the energy, I was getting such a need for a pep talk about something. I don't know if you've been worrying about something or fretting over something that's happening, but just know that whatever you're going through, everything is working out in the way that it is meant to, and reminding yourself of that will be helpful. Giving yourself the reassurance that you need if anything is going on that you don't feel okay with right now. Maybe adjusting expectations to what's happening to kind of ground and level out. Yeah, so if you needed to hear it, just give yourself that reassurance as much as you can. And know too that things will continue moving and continue passing. That if you're going through something right now, it's just temporary. If you needed to hear that. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Yeah, even in the pre-shuffle, I'm seeing something that, like maybe you're feeling a higher level of stress than you normally do. Something like that. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, you're going through something big right now. I'm seeing a big transition that you're moving through right now. Maybe something happened that you feel offset by because a lot is changing around you, and this just feels like something that's going to be over soon, but it may be difficult right now. But it's all gonna work out. It all is working out. Maybe some big life shifts that are happening too. I'm seeing that whatever these changes are, I'm seeing something coming to an end now. It's like you're almost finished with this. For some of you, this is related to work. It's related to finances. Yeah, I've been really picking up on this energy when I was meditating, Gemini. It's like you're so worried about something going on with like either work, a job, a role that you're playing, or the role of somebody else in your life. This can be like some sort of masculine figure that you like lean on, or it can be a company, something like that. Maybe you even feel like upset or bothered about something that's weighing on you, something that you need to do. It's like it comes down to you being responsible for something. That's kind of what this feels like. Yeah, it feels like you're all up in your head about something, feeling badly about something here. But it feels very much like maybe you're even catching yourself like feeling pessimistic about something, and you're understanding the effect that this is having on you, because I'm seeing it have like some sort of disruptive effect on the psyche for you, whatever this is that's been bothering you. And maybe you're like having a hard time trusting that things are working out right now because of like the layout of the plan is what I'm hearing. But I'm getting that this is really the time to be empowering yourself. Because you may kind of feel a bit hopeless in a situation, or be like, no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to change this or not have an effect on it. And this is all about you believing in yourself here. Focusing on your inner light. Leaning on some sort of belief system too. It's like whether this is your higher self or something going on with your religion. This is about like finding solace within that, whatever it is that like you're putting your faith and your trust into. And maybe you were, yeah, feeling like your faith in something had been wavering a bit. But I'm seeing that this all comes down to you really needing to believe in yourself here, Gemini. Because I'm seeing as soon as you empower yourself, it's like you remember, you have this realization, and things become very clear to you about what it is that you can do. Because I'm kind of seeing you like snap out of something here. Snap out of some like type of like, it feels almost like a trance or a state that you had been in, but it felt like maybe lower thoughts that you were having. So this is about like shifting your consciousness to something higher. It looks like you're moving on from something too here. Something that had been weighing heavily on you. Maybe you're recognizing feelings that you're ready to move on from something, and that this is what you've been wishing to do. Like, this is part of the desire system. But you know you have to end something, and you know that you're the only one that can do this. It feels very much like you know that you're going through a big change right now, and you know that there's it comes time to end something that you know needs to end. And there's a sense of like, the more you are holding on to your faith and your trust here, that you're going to go through with this ending. And you definitely feel like it's necessary for you, because something that you have been like in the midst of, whether this is like an environment or a state of mind or both, it's it seems like it's been like detrimental to your like emotional and psychological health in some type of way. And so there's a sense of like really moving on from this. But it's because you need to kind of like stop something in its tracks in order to move forward. But it's like there's this desire, there's this want to move on. But you know that something has to end. And you know that you have to be the one to do this too, is what I'm getting here. Like, I'm seeing the Magician play a very big part in that. And this is about like really expressing something that needs to be expressed and bringing it out into form. Because I'm seeing almost like a bit of information even that you receive that helps kind of nudge you in the right direction. That becomes helpful to you. Maybe a catalyst in some sort of way. I'm looking at Scorpio and Saturn, Taurus, and Mercury here. You're thinking about starting something new. For some of you, this is about like starting a new chapter with someone. Maybe even like a new type of relationship that you're having with someone. Maybe the context is changing or it's becoming more serious. There could be like more of a commitment that you're making, and like really having the faith and the connection that you have with this person. I'm looking at Uranus here, which rules Aquarius. It's like maybe even thinking about the ways that you want to invest in a relationship. But there's definitely a sense of maybe even a fear of like getting hurt in some type of way. Let's keep going and see what this is about. Yeah, for some of you, you definitely want to move on from a situation, and this can be like even a particular relationship that you had with someone, but you don't feel fulfilled anymore. It's like the way this person was acting. Remember, energies can always be reversed. It's like this person wasn't ready to commit in the way that you were, even though you took a chance on the relationship, or it could have been like something different normally than you would participate in, but you're recognizing it doesn't have like what you need, and you may feel like hurt in some type of way and be like really thinking a lot about this. And maybe you're unsure as to whether or not like making some type of move would be impulsive or not on your part. And you feel kind of caught up in that too. But I'm seeing this is going to be changing, whatever this is that you've been caught up thinking about. Yeah, there's definitely like even some type of temptation here that I don't think you're going to end up doing. Yeah, what I'm getting here is that there's an opportunity here for you to manage the stress that you're feeling, but if you don't ground whatever's going on emotionally for you, there's definitely like even more stress that you're going to be accruing that's going to be integrated into this experience that you're having. Like there may be something going on within the heart space that needs to be addressed, because it's like because of either some type of like past hurt or fear, some type of attachment that you have, I'm seeing that this like all leads back to some sort of blockage in the heart space that you're experiencing. It's like definitely feeling weighed down by something going on in the physical environment. I'm looking at Capricorn here. This feels too like you may have some sort of like attachment or codependency or aversion or attraction. It's like some type of polarity that is bringing more stress into your life. Because you're either being pushed or pulled, or you're doing the pushing and pulling here. And it's like continuously just feels like a stressful situation. So this is really about like grounding that emotional experience, because you may feel like something's going on and you're feeling like more reactive when it comes to emotions, and you're feeling more impulsive. So this is about grounding that experience and understanding like what the catalyst of this is and where this is coming from in the first place. Like, where is this deriving from for me, and why do I keep doing this, or why is this a repeating pattern, and how do I stop doing this? And I'm getting that the way that this stops happening is when we stop becoming reactive to the emotional experience and rather become responsive to what is going on within the moment that we're having. I'm looking at Uranus and Capricorn here. It's like maybe at times too, doing things, it's like, well, I don't want to be hurt, so I'm going to do this to kind of barricade or block myself off at times. And then you're not becoming vulnerable like when you want to be. And maybe you feel like you're missing out on something because of that. I'm also seeing somebody too that you're working with here to like try to work things out, to develop a sense of equality, equanimity within the relationship. Like, ooh, I'm hearing new partnership for some. For some of you, this can be someone that you're collaborating with to a degree, starting something new with. This can be like some type of relationship as well. Yeah, something that you were doing or something that you had been a part of may not have gone exactly as you had hoped for it to. So this is really about adjusting expectations to align to what's really going on here. Because you're going to be feeling much better once you do that. And that is what I'm getting here. And this is really about reflecting on inner motivations as well. I'm looking at Sag. All right, my friends, we are going to end the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.